Okay, so here we go. Game 2 between Detroit and Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh won the first game, so they lead 1-0. It's best 2 out of 3. Look at the lineups. Cobb leading off. Same lineups. Both teams same lineups. Newhouser pitching for Detroit. He's an A. And Adams, Charles Babe Adams, he's an A with a Y and a Z, pitching for Pittsburgh. So there we go, Ty Cobb leading things off. 64 is an 8. They pop out to third. Sam Crawford, a 43, 29. X is a strikeout, no X. So the ground out. Norm Cash, 52 is a 27. He grounds out to third. 3 up, 3 down for the Babe Adams. Okay, here we go. 26, 12. Grounds out to third. Arky Vaughn. Paul Warner, a 12. 25. Grounds out to second. Newhouser has a K. So be looking for that. 12. Another 25. That's a ground out to second. So both teams go quickly. 3 up, 3 down. Top of second. Top of 2. Hank Greenberg. 52, 27. 27's a ground out to third. Gehringer, 45. That's going to be a walk. First base runner of the game. Alan Trammell, 62. Struck him out. Brings up Georgie Kell. 2 outs, a man on first. 21 is a 30. It's a fly out to left field. Bottom of 2. Pittsburgh up. Ralph Kiner. 34. Flies out to center field. One away, Clemente. 32, the 26. Rounds out to second. George Grantham. 34. 31 is a fly out to center field. 3 up, 3 down again. Johnny Bassler to lead things off for Detroit. 16 is a 28. Grounds out to short. .54 is the 32. Flies out to right field. Harry Heilman. Back to the top of the order, Ty Cobb. 61 is an 8. But that is a pop out to third for the third out. Bottom of 3. Madlock, 23, 27 is a ground out to third. Willie Stargell, 21, struck him out. Jason Kendall, a 21, 31, flies out to center. Top of 4 are again, Sam Crawford. Just making sure you're paying attention. 35, fouls out to the catcher. Norm Cash, 44. There is a first hit of the game. Single for Norm Cash. Hank Greenberg with a man on first. 52 is a 27. Fielder's choice. Runners out at second. So Greenberg reaches on a fielder's choice. Man on first, 2 down now. Gehringer, 54. 32. It's going to be a fly out to right field. So nothing doing. Bottom of 4. And Archie Vaughn, top of the order. 41. 26. 26 is a ground out to second. 45 is a 14. There's the first base runner for the Pirates. Paul Warner draws the walk. 14 is a 30. It's going to be a fly out to left. And Warner's going to have to hold. Ralph Kiner with a man on first. 31's a 9. It's a single. First hit of the game for the Pirates. First and second now. 2 down, Clemente. 25 is an 8. Runners on first and second. And he grounds out to the third baseman, Georgie Kell. But they get their first hit of the game. Both pitchers cruising right along. Top of 5. And Alan Trammell to lead things off. 24. Struck him out. 2 strikeouts for Trammell. Of Georgie Kell, 63, 31, the fly out to center. Johnny Bassler, 44, there's a single. 1 out, 1 on, 2 out. Slug Heilman, 42 is an 8. And that is a ground out to first base for the third out. Bottom of 5. George Grantham to lead things off. 12 to 25. Ground out, second base. Mad Dog Madlock, 16 to 28. Rounds out to short. Actually, that is a strikeout. Newhouser has a K. Stargell, 61 to 37. That is a strike. It's a re-roll. 24 struck him out to end the inning. Move to the top of the 6th, top of the order. Ty Cobb. (43) 29. They ground out to the pitcher. Sam Crawford, 51, 7. Single. Single for Crawford. Norm Cash, 43 to 29. 29 is a fielder's choice. Y is a strikeout. He is a Y. So 2 down now. Crawford at first. Hank Greenberg, 56. 34. And that is a Y is a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning for Babe Adams. We move to the bottom of 6. And Jason Kendall He draws the walk. Archie Vaughn is going to sacrifice. 12 is a 25. That's 25 is a double play pop-up bunt. Runner doubled off first. Way to go, Mr. Vaughn. Way to go. Salt water, 2 down, nobody on. 55, there's a single. All it's going to take is one swing of the bat. Honus Wagner. And that might be it. An 11. And a 36 is a 6. That's going to score the run. There's 2 outs. So there's the first run of the game on a double by Honus Wagner. It brings up Ralph Kiner with a man on second. 26 is a 12. And that is that a strikeout? That is a strikeout. But Pittsburgh gets on the board, gets a run. Pressure's really on Detroit now. Charlie Gehringer to lead it off. 61 is a 22. 22 is an out at first. Grounds out to first. On fielding 2. Alan Trammell, 36. Draws the walk. So 1 on, 1 out. And George Kell gets the 0. And the 22 is a 2. So it is a triple. And that will tie things up. One to 1. Man on third and 1 out. Johnny Bassler. 14 is a 30. 30. Fly out runner scores. An S is out at home. Kell, he's not an S. Flies out to left. Sack fly. Scores the run. And Detroit takes a 2-1 lead. So base is clear now, 2 down. Slug Heilman. 63 to 31. Flies out to center. 2 runs for Detroit. And we move to the bottom of 7. Clemente. 12 to 25. Say ground out to short, ground out to second. George Grantham, a 45. There's a walk. Man on first, 1 out. Mad Dog Madlock, 56. That's going to be a walk. So first and second now, 1 out. Brings up Willie Stargell. Newhouser going to stay out there. 35, it's a 9. And out of first, runners advance 1 base. So 2 down. And there's going to be a pinch hitter for the Pirates. So Scoops Carey is going to come on and pinch hit for Jason Kendall. Second and third, 2 down. Trying to get a base hit. A 31 is an 8. And he does it. It's the A pitcher, single. Runners score. S is on second, is out at home. Madlock, he's not an S. So Scoops carry. He singles. Scores both runs. And the new... It's going to be a pitching change. No, there's not going to be a pitching change. So he singles, brings in both runs. Back to the top of the order. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And there will be a pitching change. Timeout. New pitcher for Detroit, John Hiller. A and a C with a K and a Z. Will be pitching. We'll face the top of the order. Runner on first, Arky Vaughn at the plate. And at 11, a 0 and a 13 is a 6. And there's 2 outs. Scoops carry is an F. So he scores on the double by Arky Vaughn. And so the man on second now with 2 down, Paul Warner, 45, is a walk. First and second now, Honus Wagner, 41, 24. And that's going to do it. And that is a ground out to second base. But 3 runs for Pittsburgh. The bottom of the 7th. They now take a 4-2 lead. So we go to top of 8. Ty Cobb to lead things off. Babe Adams. Hang out there a little bit longer. 33. That's a 0. 31 is a 2. It's going to be a triple. Lead-off triple for Tyrus Cobb. Pitching change for the Pirates. New pitcher for the Pirates, Dave Giusti. Not quite sure how you say it. An A, X, and a Z. Sam Crawford will lead it off. The man on third, 15. It's an 11. Single to center. Runner scores. And Crawford steals second. So man on second. Nobody out. Norm Cash. 21, 22, 22, runner steals third, S holds. So another stolen base. So runner on third and nobody out, Norm Cash. 35 is a 9. Fly out runner scores. So sack fly. For Norm Cash, scores Crawford. And it is a tie ball game, 4-4. Nobody out, or 1 out, nobody on, 64. There's a walk. 1 on, 1 out, 53 is an 18. First on an error. So first and second, 1 out, Alan Trammell. 64 is a 23. It's a ball. Catcher or pitcher disputes umpire's decision and is ejected from the game. Well, we're not going to use that. So 56-34. It's an infield fly. So the runners are going to have to hold. 2 down, first and second. George Kell, 43-29. Say ground out to the pitcher. But 2 runs come across and tie the ball game. So bottom of 8, Ralph Kiner to lead things off against John Hiller, 36-33. And that is a pop out to second. Roberto Clemente, 45. It's a walk. And it's going to bring up George Grantham, the man on first, a 31's a 9. 9 is a single. Infield single. First and second, 1 out. Bill Mad Dog Madlock, 45. First and second, I think that's 2 balls on the batter. Yep. 2 balls, a reroll from Madlock. 24, struck him out. First and second, 2 down, Willie Stargell. Oh, just missed a home run, 35. He fouls out to the catcher. So we move to the 9th. Tie ball game. I don't believe I said Manny Sanguin's the new catcher for the Pirates after Kendall was pinch hit for. So we move to the 9th. And Bassler, Johnny Bassler, will lead things off. 66. Another 66. Bassler, the solo homer to take the lead for the Tigers. Brings up Harry Heilman. 21, struck him out. Top of the order, Ty Cobb, 51 is 11. That's a single. And a stolen base. So man on second. Pitching change for the Pirates. Kent DeCovey back in for the Pirates. Pitched yesterday, the A and a C, Y and a Z. Trying to shut things down here. Runner on second with 1 out. An 11 is a 0. 34 is a 7. And that is a single. And the runner will score. Seems like every time I make a pitching change, the next batter does something really good. Single, man on first and 1 out. Norm Cash, 55, the 7. And he is a ground out to third, but the runner will advance. Man on second with 2 down. 2 runs in for Detroit. 25 is an 8. Runner on second. And he grounds out. But 2 runs in the top of the 9th for Detroit. And they take a 6-4 lead. And they will bring in a new pitcher. Actually, they changed their mind. Hiller is going to continue to stay out there and try to close this out. So we got Manny Sanguin leading things off, 16-28. Grounds out to the short. No, that's a strikeout. Should be down here. Timeout. Back to the top of the order, Archibon, 52-27. And he grounds out to third. 2 away. All Warner. 56-34. And he pops out to end the game. So a 6-4 victory for Detroit. We'll push this to a game 3. I'll be back with the totals in just a minute. Okay, so we'll look at the totals. Detroit, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Pittsburgh, 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Only 6 hits for Pittsburgh. Pretty good pitching performance by Detroit. Couple of 3-for-5ers, Cobb and Crawford. And for Pittsburgh, not much going on. Couldn't really get much going. So, series is tied up. 1 game apiece. Join me again tomorrow for game 3 as the winner moves on to face the Yankees in round 2 or the Elite 8. So, until then, take care and God bless.